Well, hello there, my friends. Today's a very special day. Not that long ago, Faith, Ethan Ralph's mentally unhinged potato girlfriend, has released a video in which she makes a statement going over, her father and Ralph's recent little internet spat. And suffice to say, it's pretty fucking bad. It's pretty fucking bad. And of course, anything involving Ethan Ralph, no matter how bad or cringy or gay it may be, I'm going to be doing a video on this eventually. I mean, a lot of people are already, so I might as well get it out of the way. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin.
I've tried my best not to respond to the attacks from my father and mother over the past few weeks.
Right, and instead you've relied it on Ethan Ralph, and well, seeing as how Ethan Ralph has been doing a piss-poor job defending Milady, now you have to fucking do it.
My main focus has been on my relationship and my recovery. That will continue to be the case.
Recovery from what? Recovery from what? What fucking recovery do you need? Has the gun sat on you? Like, I'm not talking in a sexual way. Were you just lying down on the couch one day playing on your phone, and Ethan Ralph, drunk off his ass, just stumbles into the room and just fucking plops his fat ass on you? Are you recovering from that? I think you are.
However, due to their recent unethical and arguably illegal activities, I've decided it was necessary.
What do you mean by illegal? What do you mean by illegal? All your father's been doing is releasing DMs and emails that he has had with Ralph and going over the timeline of events from when you first ran away from home to the night of the sex tape. That's all your father's been doing. Plus the interview he had with Godwinson the other night. That's all your father's been doing. But what's so fucking illegal about that?
To set the record straight with this statement. I am not mentally ill, as my parents would have you
Yes, you are. Stop lying.
believe. I do have mental health issues, depression, anxiety, PTSD, all things that millions
That and you're a manipulative whore.
of Americans deal with daily. Last month, in the face of withering abuse and attacks from Kiwi Farms, Godwinson, PPP, and others,
Gator! Get the flags! Get the flags there, Gator! They're psychologically breaking me. Gator, get the flags! They're psychologically breaking Faith! Can you see her crying? Can you see her crying there, Gator? Ralph? All I'm seeing right now is just Faith taking a nap. You don't understand! They're psychologically breaking her! They're psychologically breaking her, right? Gator, get the flags! Get the D-dolls!
I had a breakdown and required hospitalization. My parents, who now talk about how much they care about me, used to regularly ridicule my mental health. And on that day, they didn't even want to take me to the hospital until I forced their hand. The concerned parent routine is just an act. If
the concerned parent routine was just an act, then how come they spend all this amount of fucking money to head on over to Richmond, Virginia to fucking save your ass after you specifically asked them to come down to Richmond and pick you up? Really? Do you honestly think for a moment that people who were pretending to be concerned parents just for an act would spend all this amount of money just to fly down from California to Virginia and spend the weekend in Washington, D.C. with you, while simultaneously also spending Lord knows how much money a night to stay at the Trump Hotel. Do you honestly expect me to believe that parents who spend thousands of dollars just to fly halfway across the country to go rescue your daughter, you honestly expect me to believe that's a fucking act? I don't think it is. And you don't think it is either.
An act, how could my father, Matthew Vickers, justify linking up with the same scumbags who put me in the hospital? He now interacts with Kiwi Farms and considers them friends. He does interviews.
The only thing Matthew Vickers, your father, has done is just browse Ralph's Kiwi Farms thread to get more information as to what's going on with you. Okay? Where's this evidence that your father is friends with some of the guys on Kiwi Farms? But where? Where's this evidence? All your father has done is browse the farms, particularly Ethan Ralph's thread, to not only get information on Ethan Ralph, try to figure out who this guy is, learn more about him, but to stay up to date with Ethan Ralph's never-ending fuck-ups. That's all Ethan Ralph has done. That's all your father has done. Just browse the fucking farms to find out information about Ralph, and to see what's going on in regards to him and, naturally, you. But no, seriously though. Your father's definitely fucking friends with the Kiwi Farms. Even though he probably browses it every now and again.
With Godwinson. These are the people responsible for the sudden decline in my mental health, and my father now calls them friends. That's not...
When has he ever called Godwinson a friend? When? He did one stream with the guy. One actual stream with your parents the other night. When? How is he his friend? How can you be friends with someone on the internet if you've only been on a stream with them once? Now, ciao. How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. How can you go on a stream with someone one fucking time and you're automatically internet friends? How does that make sense?
The behavior of a concerned parent. It's the behavior of a narcissist. This man has shared my private health history to the entire internet without my consent. He talks about me getting tested for medical ailments, but when I was there, they neglected to take me to get medical care time and time again. Delays, excuses, there was always a reason. When I was in the hospital last month, they called only once, and even then, they didn't leave their number. My father...
Well, they did leave your number. You just fucking blocked them like the petty little bitch that you are.
My father has publicly disowned me on Twitter, shared embarrassing details about my life, and much, much more.
What are these embarrassing details about your life that you're on about? Just what? He hasn't released any of the fucking text messages that you've had with Ralph, or Halfway Crook, or any one of those people yet, mind you. He has yet to do that. He probably will. Given everything that's been going on recently, he probably will, and it will probably be happening soon. But what are these embarrassing things that you're on about? Are you upset that your dad has posted baby pictures of you? Halloween pics from when you were like 4, 5? Is that what you're going on about? Or are you embarrassed that your dad has been embarrassing the shit out of Ethan Ralph? Is that it? I think it is.
My parents, through their reckless behavior, have also likely poisoned a civil proceeding I was in the process of undertaking against my rapist. My dad...
Okay, who's the fucking rapist? Who's the rapist? Who's the rapist? Is it a halfway crook? Is it the guy you were sort of dating when you were a minor? Is the fucking meth head with the dildo hat, is that your rapist? Is that the guy? I don't think it is. Unless you want to bet that the whole "I was raped" story is just another fucking lie from her. I think it is. And you want to know something? It probably is.
Is the one who encouraged me to do this, and it breaks my heart that he has probably demolished any chance I had to get some sort of attempt at closure on that.
How? How? How has he fucked that up? Explain yourself. How has your dad A-logging the shit out of Ethan Ralph fucked up whatever it is you were planning to do to your rapist? I don't get that. How does bullying Ethan Ralph, a 34-year-old convicted felon man baby, fuck up a court case against your rapist? Just how? How? How do those two things connect? How?
He probably doesn't care about this at all, but I wanted to point it out for the record. My parents have also refused to return or arrange for the return for my personal belongings. Even getting my ID from them was like torture. Much of this stuff...
I mean, you live in fucking Richmond, Virginia now. Can't you just get a fucking Virginian ID? Can't you?
I bought with my own money earned from working. They still
No, you didn't. You never worked a day in the life, you dumb whore. You fucking grifted the shit out of your parents. Stop lying.
refuse to return it. All of my remaining things are being held hostage by them in a misguided attempt to make my life harder. It's sad.
Well, supposedly you got all this fucking money that you grifted from your parents and Ralph. Can't you just fucking replace those things? You got all this fucking money from grifting Ralph and your parents. Why not, instead of throwing hard fists that your parents won't return you your shit, why can't you just buy new shit, you fucking stuck-up whore?
And it's petty. They also said that they would respect my privacy, but have, according to them, hacked into my personal accounts and devices. Not only is this unethical, but it's also...
Supply evidence. Supply the fucking evidence. Where's the evidence that your father has quote-unquote hacked into your personal accounts and started posting shit? The only thing I've seen your father post so far is the fucking emails and text messages he's had with fucking Ethan Ralph. That's it. That's all he has done. Again, Faith. Again, you stupid potato. Where's the evidence that your father's this super hacker man and has hacked into your fucking accounts and shit?
Most likely illegal. I don't know if these messages are altered, although I would not put it past my father.
They probably are 100% real.
But what I do know is this: I do not consent to the sharing of these messages in public. You access them without my knowledge or consent, and I am telling you publicly to cease and desist.
Keep going, Daddy Vickers. Keep going. I don't even know why you're even bothering. Demanding that your parents cease and desist when they're gonna fucking do it anyway, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
And the big reason they say that they're doing all of this is my boyfriend, Ethan Ralph. My father has always hated Ethan because of how we got together. Now,
that and the fact that when Ralph first started emailing your father, he was trying to act all macho and shit. I know you already know about Red Roberts and the whole. You don't know me, but I am very well known on the internet. You want to keep fucking with me? I'll ruin your life. Just test me, boy. But no. No, it's totally not like Ethan Ralph was trying to act all tough and threatening to, expose your father and your mom and shit. It's totally not that at all. It's totally timeline of the events leading up to you and Ralph getting together. It's totally, the fact that it's totally not because Ethan Ralph, was threatening to expose and to a larger extent, possibly get them their job, get them fired from their job and ruin their lives and shit. It's totally not that at all. It's totally because he hates the way you got together with Ralph. Which I can't say I blame the man. I mean, if my daughter just fucking ran away from my home and got on a plane to Richmond to be with a 34-year-old convicted felon, then, baby, I would be pissed too. I can't say I blame the man, really.
he's using the army of trolls who drove me into the hospital as his weapon against him.
How? 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 Is there a tweet from your father when he says, Faith crying right now, go bully her? Is there? I don't think there is.
I want to state very clearly that Ethan Ralph absolutely did not release revenge porn of me.
Yes, he did. Yes, he fucking did. I watched that fucking stream in real time. I know what fucking happened. He did release revenge porn. He did. Do you think do you think we haven't noticed this? Do you think we haven't seen the fucking stream in question? Do you think we haven't seen the events leading up to that sex tape getting leaked to the internet? Do you think I haven't seen it? Because I hate to break the news to you, sweetheart. I sure as shit did. And after watching that stream and the events of what happened, it looks like Ralph released revenge porn.
He had my consent to record the video. We're still together, and we...
Okay. I'm 100% convinced that you didn't consent to it, because you didn't know. You didn't know. You expect me to believe that Ralph, whipping out his fucking phone in the middle of this pitiful attempt to have sex with you and just start recording. You honestly expect me to believe that you consented to that? You honestly expect me to believe that? I don't think. That's not the fucking truth. That's not the fucking truth. You're just saying that because you're afraid if you don't, Ethan Ralph's probably gonna fucking hit you.
Plan to marry soon. I would rather...
Oh boy, that should be fun. I can't wait for that fucking stream. I can't wait for that disaster. I can't wait. I wonder who's gonna officiate the ceremony. Is it gonna be Dax? Is it gonna be Worski? Is it gonna be Gator? Is it gonna be Bibble? Who's it gonna be? Are they gonna fucking haul out Jim from Minnesota to officiate the ceremony? Are they gonna fucking wheel in Jim? Are they gonna fucking put Jim in a wheelchair and an oxygen tank and have him officiate the ceremony? And I'm just gonna be the first one to say, I don't think that fucking marriage is gonna last long. I think what's gonna fucking happen is they're gonna get married and they're gonna be together for about 4 or 5 months, during which Faith gets pregnant, okay? And then Faith will catch Ralph cheating on her with some new dumb thought. And then Ralph will do everything he can to divorce Faith. And then Faith gets to be a single mom on her own. That should be fun. I can't wait for that.
My father have never talked about this topic publicly, but my father has made that necessary. The fact that my father and now mother are doing this breaks my heart. Every step of the way, they have made this situation worse, and they continue to do so. I wish that they would focus on my brothers instead of neglecting them for this insane war against my boyfriend. I don't anticipate putting out any more statements, although we will see if they're needed. I just want to state this clearly and for the record. I do not want to live with my parents ever again. I'm not mentally ill. I'm not stupid.
You are mentally ill. You are fucking stupid. And you're gonna regret everything that you've done. Eventually, okay? Like I just said, when you and Ralph eventually get married, it's gonna last for 4 months, during which time you're gonna get pregnant. You're gonna catch Ralph cheating on you with some other dumb whore. And then Ralph's gonna throw a fit. He's gonna divorce you. And then you get to be a single mom living on the streets. That's what's gonna fucking happen. You wanna know the best part is? You could try to move back in with your parents. But I guarantee you, they won't let you back in. At least that's what I would do.
I'm here speaking from the heart. I'm 18 years old.
You're not speaking from the fucking heart. You're reading from a fucking script that Ethan Ralph typed out for you. Stop fucking lying.
Old and of sound mind, and I will be 19 and just...
No, you're 18. You don't have a sound mind. You're 18 years old and you're a manipulative whore. That's what you are.
It's a matter of days. I'm asking my parents, publicly, to leave me alone and to let me live my life as an adult. They have no right to treat me this way, and I won't back down because of their pressure. If they continue, we will have to explore other options, such as a restraining order.
You seriously want to put a fucking restraining order out on your parents? Really, nigga? You sure you want to do that? Especially after Ethan Ralph dumps you for a new whore and you have no place to live? You sure you want to be doing that? You sure you want to be continuing this crusade? When you know for a fact that Ralph really doesn't give a shit about you? I mean, he was pretty much with you to cheat on the last girl he was with. Again, what do you think's gonna happen when you guys get married, you get pregnant, and Ralph cheats on you and wants a divorce? What do you think's gonna happen then? You're gonna be out on your own. And you're gonna need a new place to stay. And you're gonna have to fucking bend the knee and move back in with your parents. And hopefully, if the Vickers have learned anything, they'll tell you to get the fuck out. And they don't want anything to do with you. That you're on your own. And then you could be a single mom on your own. Because you decided to fuck with the hand that feeds you really, really, really hard. And I can't wait for that. Because the minute I find out that Ethan Ralph has dumped your ass, and the minute that I find out that you're that you're stuck in Richmond, Virginia, alone, and pregnant, I am going to enjoy bullying the shit out of you. I really am. I don't care how many fucking videos I'm going to be making on you. I don't care if it's 2 or 20 or 40. I'm going to enjoy bullying you. I am going to enjoy making fun of the fact that you're stuck in Richmond, Virginia, all alone, with no money, homeless, and pregnant. You want to know why? Because you got what you fucking deserved.
Thank you for taking the time to listen. I'm going to go back to focusing on my health and school plans, and I hope...
What are these school plans? You still gonna try to be a teacher? I hate to break the news to you, sweetie. It's all down the drain now. You're never gonna be a fucking teacher, honey. You have a sex tape out. You can try to get a teaching job all you want, but they're gonna do a fucking background check on you, and they're gonna find Ralph, and they're gonna find your dad's website, and they're gonna find the fucking sex tape. So, and any of all chances of you ever becoming a teacher are out the window now. They've been out the window ever since Ethan Ralph leaked that sex tape you guys made together. So, if you want to waste money to get a degree that you'll never be able to use and wind up in debt while you're a single mom, go right ahead.
That my parents respect my decision.
Before we go, I just want to, there we go. 1.3 thousand views. It was uploaded 6 hours ago. Love how you disabled the likes to dislike ratio. Comments are turned off. Typical Ralph hugboxing shit. Before we go also, I'm just going to be the first one to say it. I am very much looking forward to the Ethan Ralph and Faith Vickers wedding. It's going to be an absolute shit show. And 4 months after that, I can't wait for the fucking divorce proceedings. Because I'm not going to lie, it's going to be fucking hilarious when this bitch has to spend the rest of her life as a single mom. Has to be working 2 to 3 jobs, not only to support herself, but her kid as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But we've been going for almost 30 minutes. Have a good one, my friends.